No, Saturday night. Live from Max.
Like how you begin these
Condo.
podcasts.
We have.
So freaked out trying to find out what to say at the beginning.
Well, because usually I come here with something to say, but it's late and I'm tired.
It's late and tired. You were drunk. Well, you weren't drunk.
Well, no, I was drunk.
You were drinking.
No, I was drunk.
You were drunk.
That's why we're filming this so late.
At my place. So
At your place,
so your
because
neighbors don't attack you.
Oh, should I not yell?
No.
Okay.
My next door neighbor, he has a subwoofer and he blasts it all the time. And he says we're so quiet.
So you're just in here vibing.
Vibing. All we hear is the bass.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hello.
Messy.
We have nothing planned.
We have
Surprise!
Oh,
Now you guys-
hello. Welcome to MessyPod, episode 7, season 5.
You know what's going to be so weird about doing this live? By the way, guys, this is our first live for our memberships.
I didn't even check if our levels were right. Girl, I'm tired.
Whatever.
You know, here we go.
I was going to be like, did we not even start recording? Because Jake, come on in. You are good, girl.
Go ahead.
You have a whole ass segment. Jake's over here standing for
We
people
got
who are
Baldur's
listening.
Gate in the background and everything.
Jake, you are never intruding.
You're not
live
intruded.
Here. You live here. You pay. Does he pay rent?
No.
Okay. Well, you know you pay in food, baby. This place smells like fish.
In the food.
I sometimes pay for utilities.
You know what's gonna be funny about doing the live things? They don't know that when we go that we just go right into it.
Mm-hmm.
So they get the little secret insider tips.
I mean, I feel like it's very apparent when if they watch the visual, they can tell we go right
I'm trying
into
to
it.
sell this, Mac. I'm trying to sell this shit. I'm exhausted.
How much of it is pieced together and how much of it is us just talking all the way through?
Literally.
You'll be very surprised.
Literally, this is going to be the podcast where Mike might not yell because, like I said, I'm exhausted. I was very drunk. That's why we're filming this late.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize also by coming to your house late on a Sunday night. I know you're
It's
supposed to
fine.
go to bed.
Yeah, I don't go to bed early. He has work in the morning, so I just go to bed when he goes to bed.
Don't worry, baby boy. We'll make this a quickie. A quickie.
A little quickie.
So we're gonna get into our segments first.
Okay.
And then I have some tea that I just want to chat with you today.
Okay.
Can we do that?
You want a cookie?
That's not a podcast.
That's
a podcast.
Yeah, it's a podcast. That's
Yeah,
what podcasting is,
That's
right?
what podcasting is for.
What podcasting is for? Should I do my part?
Yes,
My
let's
segment?
do your preferred. Hold on. Oh my God, they're gonna see all of it. 3, 2, 1.
Gay Agenda with Mac.
Also, what do you expect? This is messy. What gonna lie?
Yeah. So this is a gay agenda. I have 2 gay agendas, kind of. This one is more for the Gen Z kids, I guess.
Okay, so I'm not gonna
This is
say
more
shit.
for someone that I don't think either of us fully know. But you know,
Okay,
girlies, we have another recruit to our ranks. Disney Channel actor Karan Brar. I probably butchered the hell of your name. I am so sorry. He's best known as like the youngest kid in the show Jessie. I saw a couple episodes of that.
Let me see him.
And then he was also on a show called Bunked. Never seen that in my entire life.
Bumped. You just triggered me.
But he came out as bisexual in a essay he wrote for Teen Vogue. So congrats.
That's
To
it.
you.
Let me see him.
That's it.
Let me see him. Oh, he's cute. How old is
He's
he?
cute. I think he's like 20.
Okay, good. Because before I say he's cute, I want to know how old he is.
Sky Jackson and him were like the 2 youngest people on Jessie, and I know Sky Jackson's like 22 now.
I know
So,
Sky Jackson. Don't know.
Yeah.
But from what? What show?
She was from Jessie.
Never heard
with
of her.
Debbie Ryan.
You just said 2 of the whitest, annoying names. Jesse and Debbie. You know they're at the annoying lunch table. They're like, you don't sit with Jesse and Debbie. They eat celery sticks. She's eating the celery sticks with peanut butter and raisins, and you're like, grrr. Jake, if you're gonna talk to us on this podcast, come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here.
We have an audio podcast. You can't just talk to us from a distance.
We can't yell at you. I'm trying not to scream today. I give up screaming for Lent. No, I didn't. Sorry, Jesus.
Lent is gone.
Girl, Lent is
happened.
Lent is always. I have a tattoo of a cross, and I wear a cross. Am I wearing my gold chain? Am I wearing my cross? Yes, I am.
Okay.
Hello, Jesus.
But yeah, and also my second gay agenda, Drag Race.
Oh, yeah, it started.
The girls of season, what is it, 16 now?
Yeah, is this early, though? Because
The
usually
girls
it's
of-
later.
I think it's usually, no, it's the beginning of the year now. They do it, I think they announced it now. I think it starts in January, and then they go until like June.
What?
That's
many
how
episodes?
it was like the last season, I believe.
So you know they got that marketing money. That means they got ads. Because the more advertising they get, the more the longer episodes they have.
Yeah,
what are you looking at me for?
You're talking.
No. But here's the thing. No. Here's the thing.
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah. No, let me get my jersey because something you get this look, and that's why I'm asking you. Are you tired? That you are just looking at me.
It's like processing your words. Look,
I know it's just you. And I'm not telling you to change it, but I'm telling you if you don't change your fucking face.
But yeah, they just announced the girl. I think it's season 16. The season 16 girls. There's like, I think 6 New York girls and only 1 LA girl this year.
Really?
So,
6 New York girls.
6 New York girls.
They're all so young. Though. You know, I was actually talking to Aris about this because I saw there's there's a YouTuber that reacts to Drag Race. And they're the one I watched.
There's so many YouTubers that react to Drag
Race.
There's
one good. I mean, they've been on Hot Goss with Willem in Alaska, so apparently they're one of the better ones.
They're one of the top ones.
Yes, and I think they even had controversy about something, but who cares? I was watching them, and that's how I watched my Meet the Queens because the Meet the Queens thing is long. I'm not watching everybody's individual episode. I'm gonna watch the cover.
For the Meet the Queens, all I watch is their intro. Their walk into the workroom.
I want to know if the outfit's good.
That's yeah.
There's one queen that apparently is like a front runner. That's they described them as going into like an Yzma character. So I'm very excited about that.
I think I know who they're talking about.
You do? Would you remember the name? I don't.
I don't know. Is it because this girl? There's this one girl that walked in
like a banana.
Like a banana.
That's her.
Yep. And I look. And everyone in the comments on Twitter is like, "That's the winner." She knows what to do.
Do you have an entrance line? Like, if you ever did Drag Race and you walked in, you know they have like a line.
I don't even know.
We already mentioned bumps and lines today.
Bumps and lines. I think I'll walk into the room fully dolled up, and I'll walk in. The first thing I'll do is I'll just like, when's lunch? And I'll take my wig off. Just take my wig off, be like, okay, and start posing without a wig.
Yeah. Arisa's line is, I will be relying on this body.
On his body.
She made a good point though. She was talking to Aurora Sexton. You know Aurora Sexton, who's iconic. And Aris was saying, she goes, it would be hard to go in here. And she goes, I don't feel like I deserve it because all these younger girls going in when there's queens like Aurora who haven't gotten their flowers yet or to that level. I'm like, why aren't the drag queens doing the like most amazing shit to me getting cast on this? I don't understand how this casting process goes.
It's reality TV. They want the queens.
Yeah, they take the best from the best. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Obviously. Drag Race is the best of the best. Obviously. You know, it took them 15 years to put Sasha Colby on there.
True. But I don't think Sasha Colby was trying to even get on until later because in the beginning, a lot of these girls, I mean, especially now that, because, okay, I will say this. Drag Race used to be much more beneficial because just like all reality TV, like you get on the show and you're an instant celebrity. Now, since it's so oversaturated, it means now it's just like, it's a good reality show. You grow from it. But like, girl, you get on that shit doesn't mean shit's going to change for you. I shouldn't say girl. He, she, they. Everybody. But is that it?
That's it. Yeah. Gay Agenda with Mac.
Are you excited for Drag Race? Do you still watch Drag Race a lot?
I have one more episode of UK. I was catching up with UK for a bit. I tried to watch Canada. Couldn't get into it. Tried to watch Down Under. Got bored.
Bored. Look, there is people joining. By the way,
like 4.
I just posted these memberships before we started, and there are people joining. By the way, we're going to be talking to the chat now. This is a new thing on our podcast.
Everyone's just saying, hey, it's like, can they even hear us? I don't even know.
Who knows? I mean, obviously, someone said, hey, no one said anything about the sound yet. Mac, don't worry about it.
Okay, whatever.
Let this be my problem.
It's your deal.
I'll let this be my problem.
They said yes. Okay, they can hear us.
See, there you go. No, I haven't even caught up with UK.
Really?
I think I watched the first 2 when I was home in Jersey.
It's a pretty good, I will say, it's a pretty good season.
Well, UK is usually good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. Even Jake has been watching it. He's really into it. And Jake is not into Drag Race that much.
Drag Race?
Drag Race? He's not into Drag Race that much. But he's really into the UK. He's been following it.
I gotta get into it more. I mean, I usually do hostings of it, and that's kind of how I watch it. Or I watch.
I want you when I'm being paid.
Is that how I sound?
Yeah.
Is that usually how I sound?
Yeah, that's the level of faggotry you carry.
God, I can't even come for you because you're still my friend after all these years. But god damn. I mean, I'm not hungover, but maybe it's because I was drinking. By the way, I keep trying to explain why I keep bringing this up. That's why we're filming so late, because I needed to sober up.
Yes.
I couldn't drive here, and I'm not Ubering this far. You're goddamn. I don't know how you do it. You don't have a car, that's why.
And I have money.
I did. I did, but I need to sober up.
And also because I got a business card, bitch. Business expenses.
So do I, but that
paying less taxes every Uber.
Does that make you have less taxes? Because I haven't seen the difference.
It helps in a
Does
way.
it? Because you
got to
write shit
start
off.
a 401k. That's the big thing. That's what I got to start this week.
You gotta have enough money to start a 401k.
Yeah. So that's the first step.
But no, I needed to sober up. We drank drinks. We drank brunch cocktails. By the time this comes out, my video will be out. I did gays react to brunch cocktails, which I'm so glad you were there for.
I'm sorry, I was busy. I was thinking about going, but then we decided to go shopping.
Honestly, you would not, because we were like saying stuff about cocktails, and you would have been like, "What girl?" You'd have been like, "It's a drink."
I just would have been there. I'm here to drink. That's all I would have said. I'm just here to get drunk.
Maybe that's what you needed with that.
It's variety.
True. And if you were, we did it. It was me, Taylor, and a Reese.
It was simple.
Give him his mic.
Who's
Give
Taylor?
Him a mic. Give him a mic.
I know.
Give him
Next
his damn
time I'll
mic.
give him a mic.
Let's do his segment right now.
You want to do a segment?
You
Jake's
have
segment?
Jake. Are you okay with that? I didn't even ask if you were okay with that.
It was a hit. Last episode.
All
the girlies in the comment were like, "This is so cute."
Did you not see that? You want to?
You were a hit.
Do you want to react to your comments?
He said it, and I looked at him.
Jake, come here.
Come here. Come here. We're having like a one-sided conversation right now on the podcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, it's your favorite time. Where is he going? Where are you going?
You guys are seeing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mac, the chat is actually happening. How?
The chat is chatting. What are you
God.
doing?
I want to sit.
Oh, okay.
How does his jingle go? Look, see, I want to point out now that Jake's gonna have his segment.
They're all here.
Now they're all
here for Jake.
Bullshit.
They all came here for Jake.
Bullshit.
That's
Piss.
been my life since we moved to LA. So everyone's just popping up. I'm like, who are you? What? You're new.
Do you remember his jingle? Jake's awkward moment. Wait, timer. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, we got to get a timer. 1 minute timer. 1 minute time for Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute time for Jake. 1 minute time for Jake. Hold for Jake.
We're holding
Hold for Jake.
Sound.
Hold for
Ice.
Jake.
Everybody ice. Ice.
Hold for Jake. Are you ready?
No, I forgot my mic. Yeah, I'm ready. Go. Sure.
And
go.
here.
I was holding my breath. Hey guys. So today I also made fish again. Because we record on Sundays. And Sundays are slowly turning into fish dinner Sundays. And that's what happened again today. I made a branzino. It was good. But anyway, it's enough about me. Let's talk about the real important topic here. The Game Awards of 2023.
I'm about to say it's 2024.
It's my moment. My timer's still going. Sorry, guys. Anyways, my game of the year prediction was correct. Baldur's Gate 3. I had BG3 on my face like a cliche straight man sports fan. It was great, and Mac was wrong, and that was nice.
That was Jake, and that was Jake's awkward moment.
Awkward moment.
What did you have to
What do you
say?
mean I was wrong? What do you mean I was wrong? Wait a minute. What do you mean I was wrong?
Guys, they're fighting.
Alan Wake 2 is gonna get Game of the Year.
Oh yes, I thought Alan Wake 2 was going to win Game of the Year.
I don't understand any of that.
It's
I
okay.
don't understand any of
It's
that
game-
sentence.
It's gamer stuff. You're not a gamer, bro. Do you game?
I played
Do you
The
game, bro?
Sims.
Do you even game?
I played The Sims before it was
That's
cool.
a gamer thing. I think people that play The Sims hardcore enough are gamers.
I played The Sims before it was
Do you
an
play
actual
with
game.
mods?
What?
Okay, never mind. You're not
No,
a gamer.
I played The
He is
Sims
not a
before
gamer.
mods were a thing.
Girls, he's not a gamer. He's not a gamer.
I played The Sims in 2004.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I just like to build the houses. I didn't actually play the game.
God.
I would build houses and kill them.
Build houses?
I'd build houses, make them have sex, and kill them.
Yes, I would
That's all
start
I
gay
did.
romances. I would become a player and have sex with people.
You had gay? They could do gay? In The
You've
Sims?
been able to be gay
Progressive.
in The Sims since 2004.
Progressive. That's aggressively progressive.
Sims watched so Baldur's Gate 3 could run.
How did the chat just... The chat right now?
The chat has appeared.
Okay, are there members...
They said, "Speak your truth, King." They're so Team Jake.
I
don't
hate
understand
this. I don't like this. I hate...
I
Okay.
don't understand this. You know.
Because I'm great.
Actually, yeah, no, I like you sitting here.
It's pretty,
Okay, bye, Jake.
it's pretty easy to understand.
No, honestly, if he... I like it
it's
because...
not that complicated.
We're going to be chatting with him and the
He's
mic
our
can actually
heckler.
pick this up. Yes.
That's the pod now.
Yes, Jake is the heckler of MessyPod. We got to get you a shirt.
Jamie of the Joe Rogan podcast.
Because if he sits here, the mic can
For
still
all
pick
the
it up.
straights that need to understand here.
love this.
Okay.
I love this. This is see. I know this is adding stress because you keep looking at.
No, I keep on looking at it. I'm trying to see what people are saying.
How could you see that?
You
got young eyes.
Barely.
Baby girl.
Glasses on, I still can't.
Anyway, if you guys listening to this podcast want to know what the hell is stressing us out so bad, we just started our memberships, the Sugar Daddies, and you get to watch us live. And there's a chat right now, which I don't know if it's a good idea because Mac is going to be free. You don't have.
When you give me like multiple screens to look at, I'm going to look at multiple screens.
I know because you're a professional, and I know you don't like doing anything half-assed. So I don't want to stress you. Maybe in the future we'll turn it around.
Maybe. We'll
Until we want to talk to them. But this is fun right now. This is the first time we're doing this. It's a little janky. It's messy. Welcome to Messy. But if you guys ever want to
do the multi-camera. Yeah, I'm going to interrupt. The next step is to do the multi-camera.
We're not doing the multi-camera, Jake.
Not doing the multi-camera, Jake. This is MessyPod.
This is messy.
We don't have a budget. That's why we're doing this,
Yes.
Jake.
This is self-made.
Just get your phone.
Jake,
Jake.
Okay. Anyway,
To be messy.
Okay.
Make it messy.
control your mouth.
Okay.
He's yelling at you.
He's yelling at me.
He's attacking us.
Control it.
Anyway,
He just wants to talk about fish.
We went to a farmer's market. I don't understand how excited I was about that.
this is why I like him right here because they're gonna hear
You
him.
can hear him.
And this is
now
why.
y'all see what I deal with on a daily basis.
Drinking his wine. I like how you guys are being the whiners and I'm here drinking water.
Because you went through it today.
Girl, we pre-gamed it thinking we had to. We were like, let's sit here, let's make this brunch. Let's make this Sunday brunch. So like Arise
So
came
it's
over.
you, Arisa, and Veronica?
Where did you hear
Victoria?
Veronica?
You
Taylor.
said Vicky? Taylor. Who's Taylor?
My friend Taylor, he's a bartender. He's been on my channel before. You didn't even
Oh,
know?
I know Taylor. Okay, yeah. I
You
met
do know
him
Taylor?
once.
Yes, I think you've met him.
He had like
once.
really nice pants on when the day I met him. I told him I really liked his
That's
pants.
what you
all I remember.
he had really
and we
nice
went to
pants.
Insomnia Cookies, and then, yeah, he left. That's all I remember.
From Beaches.
Yeah.
The Drag Race viewing party. Look
Was
how
it? Okay.
it all circles back. But no, yeah, it was fun. We pre-gamed it. We had like 3 drinks beforehand, and then we reacted to only 5 cocktails. But we were like halfway through the video. It was. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No, I hear you. Talk. Damn.
Am I not enough? It's like when you go to hook up with somebody and they start scrolling on Grindr. Like I'm
I was
right
prepping
here.
for the next segment.
I know. I'm fucking with you, Mac. Oh yeah, because my segment's next. Which, by the way, I want to apologize. Some people were like asking about the rambling, which I love you guys. I do love you guys, but I might have to start editing down some of these voice notes, or we may have to put a limit on it sometimes because I think sometimes when it's just them talking, because it's harder for us to just interrupt. It might be easier for us to pause and then talk, but it's harder to do when we're just putting the mic to a phone. You know what I mean? But we're learning. This whole I like 4 seasons in. We're still learning.
Constantly changing it, so
True, because we're constantly changing.
exact period.
And look at us right now. We are exhausted.
Period.
I'm trying to get this done as fast as fucking possible and go the fuck home because I am exhausted. My bed looks so good, but I thought, I'm like, okay, I have the energy to get there and do this. It's going to be better than coming here Monday morning. And if we were going to do the live for the first time, no one's going to be there for Monday morning.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. These people
I
don't
feel like
work.
live streams are better in the morning, apparently.
They are, but
never
not
done
on
a
a
morning live
Monday. Mac, people work.
Not people that watch YouTube.
This is my segment. This is my segment. And by the way, Valenina.
Vanilla.
Send me that damn jingle.
Yeah, I'm going to use the old one again.
Cocktails with cocktails.
Ding. This person, I listened to like a part of it. I don't know what fully said, but it's only like a minute long, so
They
it's going to be
sent
really
pics?
quick.
Great.
Yeah, they sent pictures with it, so I don't know what the pictures are. This man, he looks familiar. I'll show the camera. He looks familiar.
Well,
I don't know.
are we allowed to do
No,
that?
I think this man is famous.
No, Mac, but we said this is supposed to be anonymous.
They sent the photos with it.
But that doesn't mean
I think this man is famous.
That doesn't mean
I think this man is famous.
Mac,
Please see attached pics for reference to
that's
the
for
audio.
us, not on a
It
live.
might be a famous person. He
Yeah,
looks familiar.
Okay, but he might. Let me say this to you. You should.
I think he's famous.
But Mac-
let's play the audio real quick.
He might be famous. Doesn't mean.
Let's play
Because we don't know what he's gonna say. What if he says some incriminating thing?
Let's play the audio.
Okay, you know what? This is.
Let's play the audio.
I'm gonna let
Let's
you
play
do your
the
thing.
audio. Let me tell you, because I heard part of it.
Have we switched?
That's why I showed the photos, because I heard part of it already.
Okay.
If you let me cook
No.
for a bit.
I don't care. I know what you're
Let me
gonna
cook.
say. Okay.
Let me cook.
Cook away, bitch.
Excuse me, I'm the one who cooks.
Play this fucking audio, Mac.
Jake, I'm tired of you.
Jake, I live for you.
Okay.
So, hey, Mac and Mike, I am not your usual people that you have on the
Make it louder.
Cocktails with Cocktails. but
Okay.
That is
There we
full
go.
volume.
I'm an undecided sexual person. And basically, after years
Pause
of
it.
dating men, being married
I don't know if we
men,
could do this.
It's
I don't
too
know
low.
if we could do this.
It's too low.
Hold on. I don't know. Is there? Should we put one?
It's-
should we put
I-
all the,
no, it's-
Welcome to Messy.
It's cranked up. See, I'm peaking.
Okay.
I'm cranking it. It's cranking. Okay, we're just gonna keep on
Here's
going.
the
We're gonna keep on
thing.
going.
It's a minute. Just do
It's
it.
a minute.
Just
We're
fucking
gonna
do
keep
it.
on. We're keep on. Okay.
just give up.
You guys aren't gonna hear
Everybody.
anything.
I have been with women, but I digress. It's all kind of been shitty. So I gave up on sex and been celibate for a couple of years.
Okay.
Here's the cocktail part of it. I kind of figured out I could orgasm hands-free over a certain celebrity. It's Dominic Monaghan. Yeah, the guy from Lost. He looks great in his 40s.
Turn this off.
But
Okay,
off.
I
Turn this
told you that person.
Turn it off. Sorry.
I told you that person was famous.
So it wasn't. So that picture wasn't of the person saying this.
That picture is of the man she can orgasm. They can orgasm hand free on.
That's what you lead with when you were cooking. Mac.
okay.
That's an
yes,
ingredient
I was
you were
trying
missing.
to build up
But before
the
you,
suspicion.
before you just show a picture on a live, maybe say that first before I have.
But
a
long
fucking-
story short, this is for the people in the live, people that probably didn't hear on the podcast. I don't know how loud it was. This person said they can orgasm hands free to pictures of a celebrity, and I forgot what his name is. Something Conham of Lost. Never seen the show. Don't know the motherfucker. His face looked familiar.
Now can I say something?
What?
I have one segment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's been sucking so far.
I include you guys in my damn segment. And about fun hookup stories. You send me a voice note just of saying that there's someone that you could come to.
Yes.
Bitch.
I think we got to bring back the written because I feel like some people are afraid to like voice record.
You know what? Send written ones too.
Send written ones
Send
too.
written too.
And you know what? I'll read them.
I tried.
I'll read them. I'll make them engaging.
Okay.
But also, we prefer it. We will prioritize audio on top of written, but you can send written, and we will mix it up sometimes.
How about we do? You read them if it's a written one. You read it, and then I'll react to it, and that could be me working.
Yes,
Me doing something.
you can give your
That-
sex knowledge. I don't fucking know.
I am so exhausted, and that just pissed me off.
Messy.
To the chat, I apologize.
Yeah,
Listen, sometimes when it's that low, we have to put the mic to it.
yeah.
So that might be the weakest part of this because we can't hold it to the computer, girl. We got to worry about this audio, bitch.
One day, I mean, what? Hell, Jake is raising his hand. Yes, Jake.
You guys are not sorry. What the fuck are you talking about, Mike? You're not sorry.
We're not, but we're trying to look. This is called YouTube.
Okay, we have
it's
to
called
lie.
being YouTubers.
Okay?
Jake.
They think I'm 16.
We gotta be 16-year-old apologetic
Yes.
teenagers ready.
We got to tell them we love them.
Yeah, we gotta tell me that all the time. Okay, yeah, we gotta tell them to subscribe.
I never say I love you. I say I appreciate you. 'Cause I do. That's true.
I like when someone tells Alaska Thunderfuck they love Alaska. She says, "I love your pussy."
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't say "I love you." She says, "I love your pussy."
I would expect her to like imitate.
Start saying that now.
I would expect. I would expect her to imitate pheromone. You don't love me.
you
don't love me.
So what are you talking about?
Oh, updates. Updates. Because as I was filming my podcast, Jake, no. As I was filming my podcast, I got a text from somebody being like they were sent the pictures of me I thought were hacked that we talked about on the pod. We talked about on the podcast, right?
I think so.
Apparently they were posted somewhere, and he sent these to me. Gagged. I was filming, so now all of a sudden I was nervous. What's going on?
Were they not you?
It was, well, I will say there was 10 photos or something like this. It was a large amount. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I scrolled. One of them was me. But it was an old butt photo from like 2 years ago. And I'm like, girl, you want to see my asses on TV? Okay. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
The reason I'm bringing this up on the podcast is because it's someone that listens to the podcast. Because one of the posts says, I asked them about the footballs.
So they are recent.
They are. No, they thought that they thought whoever they talked to, they asked about footballs, and they said, "There's a good thing and a bad thing." I'm going to say, by the way. He said, "I asked about the footballs, and they had no idea what I was talking about."
Okay, so the person was a listener to the pod.
The person trying to get the photos was a listener pod, but asked to see because it was a fake,
and they had no idea.
So they know it was a fake account doing it.
Yeah,
which
so it works.
So I'm going to say one thing. Thank you so much, but also, you posted that. You posted those photos that you thought was me.
Was it on the LPGWTS, whatever fucking it's called?
Mac, no, don't even give it clout because no, but it wasn't. I don't think so. I don't know.
I gave it clout. I didn't even say it right.
My thing was because I didn't even check I really don't know what website it was on. My friends just sent me the photos.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was, what if those were me? Mm-hmm. And you're supposed to be having my back? Send them to you. Posted that. You lose shit.
Slap.
Because but I will say. Because normally, because if it was me, I would try to take it down. That one butt photo, you can whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
The waist.
I was like, if someone posted dick pics of me that weren't mine, and it was like some gigantic third leg, I'm like, yeah. Oh, you caught me. Oh no. Oh, you got me,
bitch.
Oh no.
The waist. The waist in some of these photos, like there's a picture of someone getting fucked, and the waist in it, I'm like, I hope they think that's me.
It's like snatched.
That's why I want y'all to know. I saw those, and my friend was like, you can maybe try to get them taken down. I'll send you the link. I'm like, Lima,
no,
Lima,
let them believe,
girl. Because I want people when they look to find my nudes, I want those to be the nudes they think are mine. You see this body? That's not my body. And there was one photo that was because my face was in one of them, and they showed up a picture next to it where they photoshopped my tattoos out of it. Photoshop job was so bad. I would never. Are you kidding me? It's my job. That arm, they just painted over that damn arm. But I was like, girl, please. But I was like, here's my thing. At first, I was like, oh, they checked to do the football emojis. Like maybe they have my back. No, you're not because why would you post them online?
Yeah.
But then again, I was talking to Reese, and Reese was like, Mike, this is what we signed up for. You can't expect people to be like good people about that kind of stuff. Because you know what the right thing to do would have been? DM them to me. Because girl, I'll tell you if they was me, and if they were up with the show on OnlyFans, I can make some money.
You said, please send me my old nudes so I can make an OnlyFans.
No, I told him, he was like, you gotta get that old body, those pictures from the old body. I'm like, first of all, there aren't. And also, can I say something? If it's a photo I would send, I don't care how fucked up I was. I would never send a photo of me fucking. What?
I forgot what I was going to say. I blanked out.
You tired?
I was going to say, how do you take a photo of yourself fucking? And I was like, oh yeah, wait. Why? Oh yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, I know, you tired. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's me. I'm careful to a point. Like, there's certain things I will send and certain things I wouldn't send. But there's things that I would never send out.
Picture of you fucking?
Like that kind of thing. Of course. Not for free.
Not for free.
I do it, but not for free.
For free.
So that I don't understand. And I'm always so honest about it. That's how, that's why I'm so like overly honest to the point where you and everyone else in my life is like, Mike, there's things people don't know. Like if I'm over here telling you guys like, I did not. Like, oh, you think we're gonna be like, oh, that photo that's beautiful and gorgeous of that nude is not me. That's why I do
of that
this.
12-inch dick. Oh my god.
That's
so mean. You caught
literally me sending me. Please,
oh god.
Please. I would be like, but they would take a photo of me taking a dick. Hell, you think I could take a dick like that?
Go ahead. Tell everybody.
There was like a shadow of like they had a tattoo on their side or something like that, but you couldn't see it because I'm the only one who has a rib tattoo. Girl, that
You're the only person from the East Coast.
I was
rib tattoo.
Dying from it. Yes, I'm the only one from Jersey.
Only person from Jersey.
That my last name tattooed across my back. Now to veer away from that, I want to stay in this like hookup culture idea. There's a conversation that literally this is. You know what? Fuck that hookup time. This is a hookup time.
Okay.
I actually want to talk to you about this because it's a serious topic.
Okay.
And it has to deal with
penises,
it's sexually transmitted disease, HIV, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to be sensitive about this, and I know you're already freaking out because we're live.
Mm-hmm.
My question is.
Oh, it's what you said earlier?
No, it's not what I said earlier.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, no.
Okay, I'm going to say the comments are going to eat you alive.
No,
Go
no, no.
ahead,
I
try
didn't say
it.
anything bad. I didn't say anything bad. My thing was, and I want to know what people's thing is, because this is there is a generalization in the queer community that I don't think I understand, and I want you to tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
This might be a learning thing for me, and I want this to be a conversation because I don't think it is.
Me.
So I had a hookup recently. What about you?
I was like the master of the LGBT community. Me. Here.
No, but you were
solving strifes.
You were the master of telling me if I'm overreacting or if I'm valid.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I had a hookup recently, right?
You're overreacting.
I had a hookup recently, and something I always do, you know, but just before and after, I always just be like, when was the last time you were tested? It's a question I always ask, and then afterwards I'll be like, oh, by the way, you said you were tested recently, to make sure it matches up. Because some of these people you don't like as we've seen in these hookup stories, I always say you get somewhere and someone is on drugs, and they weren't honest about it, and then I feel like I can't trust you, something like that.
Men will lie for some sex.
This is where we're going.
Men
with this.
will lie through their fucking teeth 24/7.
And this is where we're going with this.
Just to touch another man, you know.
Yes.
Just to touch another body. It's crazy out there, especially in LA.
Especially in LA. So I asked, and they were like, oh yeah, all good. And then afterwards, after we hooked up, I was driving home, and then I go, oh, and by the way, you said you were tested recently, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh yeah, I'm HIV positive, but I'm undetectable.
Okay.
And now here's my, and that is fine. I never have any qualms with that, ever. I don't judge people like that at all. You know what I mean? I do not know how I am not living the life I lived, and as dangerous and unprotected as it was. I wasn't on PrEP until like this year. Do you know what I mean?
I know that. I remember.
So,
I saw you finally sign up for it. Yes.
I would never be anyone to judge that.
Yeah.
Instead,
But it is something you need to disclose. That is something you're supposed to disclose all the time.
and especially if I asked.
Yeah.
And then I sent them a text back. I said, okay, no problem. I would just say, like, I would have liked to know that. I just would have liked to know that. I still would have come and hooked up with you or something, but I might have asked to use a condom. Even though, but gays don't like to use condoms.
Yeah.
I get that. But when people are undetectable and stuff like that, sometimes they find that as disrespectful. And it's not anything towards them. It's just for me in
Your state of mind?
my state of mind to be comfortable. I would just be like, maybe we just wear a condom. And I think even if they weren't positive or anything like that, if they didn't have anything, asking someone to wear a condom,
safe sex shouldn't be shamed.
shouldn't be shamed at all.
Across any part of the board. So.
And I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying, if anybody ever asks to wear a condom at all, it should always be okay.
Yeah.
Because if I respect you enough to have sex with you and be that intimate, but you don't respect me enough to wear a condom if I ask you to, then why am I being made to feel like I'm wrong? Why am I being gaslit like that? And when I sent that text to them, and I was very nice about it. It said literally verbatim what I just told you about I would have come. I would have come. And I did, girl. But I would have still met up, hung out, done the thing or whatever. I just would have liked to know. That's it. They went off on me. It is not my responsibility to make you feel better. Your health is your own problem. Your health, no one is responsible for your health other than you. And that rubbed me the wrong way. Because that is not, yes, it is.
But also being responsible for your health is asking other people about their status. That is part of your health too, especially if you're sexually interacting with someone, asking someone about their status and them being upfront about their status is you taking care of your health.
Yes.
And the fact that he wasn't upfront about his status until after the interaction was his fault.
And they related it to someone not being on PrEP. And I was like, okay, I don't think it's the same level. I think, I said, here's the difference. If someone wasn't on PrEP, that's irresponsible, but the only person that affects in that situation is me.
Yeah.
When you are the person that can not only affect yourself, but the other person as well, there's an added level of responsibility there. And then there was a whole conversation of, well, you don't know how awkward it is, and you don't know how tough it is to disclose that information and do it like that. And I'm
because I get it.
There
There is a stigma. There is.
Of course.
He's sensitive. He's probably sensitive about it still,
course.
about the situation, because there's a big stigma about HIV and all that shit. And so he probably was coming. It was a trauma response, definitely on his behalf.
Yes,
when he reacted that way. But yeah, it should
and that's
be.
why I didn't fight this
If you
person.
ask beforehand, it should be disclosed. It always should be disclosed.
Even if you don't ask. even if you don't ask, I think it should always.
It's
be
supposed, even if you don't ask, it is supposed to be disclosed legally. For legal reasons, but yeah.
Because I don't think everybody, because I mean, most of us are on PrEP in these major cities, in LA at least, not around the world. But I think
because it's free here, girl. They hand it around. They hand it out there and trick or treat.
But we
knock,
should
knock.
We should.
Hello, doctor. Please give me a prescription of this shit that might kill my kidneys. I don't know.
And plus, even if you are like undetectable and stuff like that, you also have to make sure you're up to date on all like your medications. I don't know how good you are at taking your medication. There's things that come into play. So my whole thing was, like, I can't say I understand how you're feeling because I'm not in that position. I never tell anybody like, I get it. If I don't live your life. But I will say, I was like, to tell me that those trauma responses make you too afraid to disclose that information. I'm like, back in the day, people got that and lost their lives. So think about the people when they see the option now, like, all you have to do is be honest about it. And if that's the worst you have to deal with, then we should be so thankful and lucky that that's the time and that's the life we get to live and that's the freedom. But I didn't understand what's going on.
Oh no, I heard a noise over there. I got scared.
Oh,
I
I was like, it posted
him coming down the stairs. I was ready to fight. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, is that? They should have told you. I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat because I want to know how this is coming off before I like keep talking about this on live. Okay, everybody seems to be.
No, I mean, yeah, you're on your side. There was a trauma response on his behalf. It was irresponsible for him not to disclose it, even after you asked to, and then to react that way when he didn't disclose it, and then he told you afterwards. And then you brought up the fact that you should have said that. I don't know.
But this is a common thing because I have a friend. Who when I was having insurance problems, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast. Yeah, I think I might have. I was like asking them about insurance, and they were like, my insurance is free. So I was like, what do you mean your insurance is free? Because if you are positive, your insurance is free.
Yeah, there's
which is not an excuse to please.
There's a lot of because there was a lot of
go get the don't go out and try to be positive to get free.
There's
insurance.
a lot of gay millionaires that like donated all of their money to like estates to make that happen for people in the future once they died. That's also the reason why LA LGBT Center is so big now.
Which I think is amazing.
A lot of gay millionaires that just donate like their whole estate.
Yes,
to these foundations.
But he was telling me this, and then I paused. I said, "Oh, okay. We've had sex like a lot, and most of that time I wasn't even on PrEP yet. And why didn't you ever just like? Why wasn't? I think you never told me." And he was like, it was the same kind of like mindset. It was like, I shouldn't have to. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to tell you if there's no chance of you getting it. And my question is this: the comment is there's no chance of you getting it, and I understand it might be low, but I don't know the science behind it, so I'm not going to speak on it. However, if there's no chance of getting it, how are all these people getting it?
Mike. Well, there's a difference between
I know that
transmittable and untransmittable.
I know that. But what I'm saying is that the thing is, when I'm looked at and they're like, why are you so nervous about this stuff? I'm like, we grew up in a time learning about how this almost eradicated
the 80s
us.
and the pandemic and all that stuff.
And even if this is something that even if it wasn't transmittable, even if that, I understand that. But to get that mindset out of your head to be like, oh, we should just be so lax about it. I don't think we ever should, because I always want to remember what the people went through, the people that lost their life, all that this isn't a lackadaisic issue.
Yeah.
Because there's people that will always tell you if they have something like gonorrhea or something like that, that's easy to get rid of with a shot. But because whether or not this is something that is like a death sentence anymore, it's still a life-altering thing. That so many people aren't they don't share their status. They're not honest about it. Some people I know just lie and don't say anything at all if they're untransmittable.
There's an entire PSA about that. Like, there's an entire PSA push to like end the stigma and share your status.
Yes.
There's like a whole thing about that.
I don't think there should be a stigma.
That is a talk.
This is gonna be a short podcast
of like people like not sharing their status.
You can't break the stigma unless you talk about it more.
Thank you, Jay. There's Jake.
Because I mean, that's what it takes to break. I mean, that's how, like in today's society now, we're a lot more comfortable and open about even just sexuality to begin with.
They said, "Speak, Jake."
It all started with just people starting that conversation.
Yeah.
And the more people converse about it, the more people are more in tune and knowledgeable of it. And then suddenly, no more like now. I mean, it's no longer just like, oh, you're gonna die. Oh.
But my thing is when like the people that seem to not want to talk about it are the people that have it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, because I was coming at it of just a place having a conversation, saying like, I just wish you would have told me. If I'm gonna be somebody that's gonna be intimate with you, I hope that we have the kind of relationship where we can always be honest with one another. You should always be honest with somebody that you're gonna have sex with.
Yeah.
And that I just wanted to talk to, because I was just, so many people I was talking to about this right after it happened were making like me feel like, no, yeah, why would you even ask? Like, why do you even care? Because for me, it's a respect thing. I'm going to have sex with you. You didn't even respect me enough to like be honest with me. Whether it's about your status, whether it's about, I tell people if I forgot to put on deodorant before I fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so overly honest about it.
You're in a vulnerable situation to begin with. So like,
even it's a zero chance. I think it's something. I think you should always just be honest. And I wanted to come in here and have a PSA talk with you to be like, was I overreacting? But in a way, I felt like I was a little gaslit.
You're a bit gaslit, yeah.
yeah, no, for sure.
And if I was wrong in any way, tell me. Because you're the only one I'm going to actually listen to if you tell me. Anyone else tell me, like, Mike, you're wrong. I'd be like, you, I listen to.
Well, I mean, it's like he said, it's your body and your health and your choice. And part of your health is you wanting to know other people's statuses and other people's situations before you get intimate with them. And the fact that he withheld it and then try to say, like, your health is your problem, but then you're sitting here asking about their statuses and then not disclosing it. How are you going to be able to handle your health without knowing other people?
How am I going to protect myself if you're not honest? Because part of me protecting myself
your health is your
choice.
Honest. Okay, I'll just stop having sex forever. I guess that's what they want you to do for you.
It is. Because like I see all these people out here, and it makes me worried about the gay community. It really does, because like I said, I know I was talking about my struggles with the whole like substances and everything like that. But how common it is, especially in LA, how so many people are out here, and it's so lackadaisic about these types of either diseases or substances like meth and everything like that. Yeah. And I'm just like, what's happening?
I told Jake a few days ago there's literally case studies about LA and how like the explosions of chlamydia and gonorrhea that happen like every month, basically up there, up north, basically not north, but North LA.
I'm just like, what's happening to us? Like, why are we so laxic about these topics that are a serious thing? And I don't like desensitizing these things, because that is how we don't solve the problem, because we don't know what could happen. We didn't know COVID was a thing. Something could mutate, and then we don't got something to take care of it. That's my whole point. And that I just wanted like, we didn't really have anything to talk about today, and I just went through that, and it really just kind of like shook me a little bit, and I wanted to like take a moment, and this podcast is you and me just kind of like talking. And I wanted to have like
it's you talking and me being like, okay, yeah, I'm here for you. Yeah, okay.
Well, you have a weight, girl. I wanted to just have a real conversation with you, and I think that's good to do on the podcast sometimes. And sometimes I think it's good to be a little serious. Spread a message.
Little seer.
Play this at the LGBT Center.
Little Siri.
Yeah, that's all I had.
That's it. I have nothing. I got nothing.
Jake has something.
I think I owe Mac and I the service of mentioning a certain bottle of liquor that we saw today at Total Wine when we were shopping.
You had your awkward moment, Jake.
Okay, yeah, like what's happening here?
You had your awkward moment. Jake, no, we had your... Thank you guys. Mac, where can people find... Mac,
wait, what do you want to say? What are you saying?
We saw a $4,000 bottle of tequila today.
Oh yeah, we saw a $4,000 bottle of tequila today.
Was it was it like a Clase Azul?
I don't know what it was. It was signed by the makers. It like grafted in gold. It was like this tall.
It was laser engraved, so it had like the gold logo.
Well, you show me a picture afterwards. Where can people find you, Mac?
We did not take a picture.
Okay, where can people find you, Mac?
We were baffled.
I felt nervous even bothering to pull my phone out.
All the comments are like, speak, Jake, speak, Jake, speak.
Jake, speak, babe. Okay, where can people find you, Mike?
You can find me everywhere if you go fuck yourself, or at MikeMGT.
You can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That is...
Mac, come on. Wine, Mac. Yep.
R-I-V-E-R. R-I-V-E-R. And shout the person in front of my face for last week's thing, which was...
This is so messy.
Girl, it was... Let me tell you what it was. It was a word. And you can find this podcast podcast anywhere. Search MessyPod, MessyPod, and Twitter, on Instagram. You can also find us on TikTok at MessyPod with Mac and Mike, fully spelled out. You can also email us at MessyPod@gmail.com. Your cocktails, your gay agendas, either written or audio. And that's it.
And be sure to review this podcast.
Also, join our memberships. $5.99 a month. You get
$4.99.
$4.99 a month. You get a live stream.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Cute, because we're so fucking adorable, and you have been doished.
I love us.